get this bitch. Who the fuck you calling? Hey. Get off of her. Get off of me, girl. What the fuck? Get off of her. She has to get off of me. She has to get off of me.
Make that make sense. You want to call the police because you're getting your butt whooped. That's what it is. Don't start crying now. Don't start crying now. Keep that same demeanor. That same energy you had when you threw that bottle. Keep that same energy when you getting your butt whooped. Let's keep going. Welcome back to another episode of Clap Talk Conversations. I'm your host, Fahim, and today we got some more TikTok content. POV, you had to fight your client because she threw something at you. I'm not here to waste your time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. It's my last time trying to make this video because my phone keep on fucking up. But yes, I am the last take that fought that girl on TikTok. Who made that story time, whatever. So this is my story time of what happened. So, boom, the girl in her video, she said it took us a long time to start. It did, but it didn't. Like, she told me she was gonna be late to her appointment. She had a 9:30 appointment. She texted me and said she was gonna be 5 minutes late because she wanted to get her something to eat. So I'm like, all right, I might have some time to do some stuff around the house or whatever. So she ends up getting here at like 9:32, and then I texted her. I was like, give me a moment. Ended up opening the door for her. 9:38, she came in the house. I showed her where to sit at. Then I was like, give me a second, let me find my apron. But looked around for like 1 minute for my apron. Couldn't find it. I'm like, girl, don't worry about it. Let me just go ahead and start your lashes. So she also made this comment where she was like, are you still in high school? I'm like, no, I'm 23. Like, and we both laughed about it. And I'm like, no, people say that all the time. But yeah, so I'm doing her lashes. We're not too far into the set, and I'm texting a client. I have my phone on my tripod, which is a little close to where I'm at. It's like right on the left side of me. So she was like, she blew down, mad her. She was like, are you gonna be doing this the whole time? Girl, fuck her. She was like, are you gonna be doing this the whole time? I'm like, on my phone? I don't give a fuck. I'm still making this story time and I'm still gonna post it. So she was like, are you gonna be doing this the whole time?
Oh yeah,
like,
the video was saved, by the way.
On my phone? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I mean, what time? Like, she's like, I have somewhere to be after this. I was like, I mean, what time did you expect to be done? Because in my policy, I have like, don't book me into an already busy schedule. Because I don't like being rushed. It just makes me nervous. Like, I feel like if my hands start shaking and shit, like.
What I will say is I do not enjoy when people are on their phones during a service. I've experienced that. It is the worst experience, especially when it's excessive. If somebody just checking their phone here and there, that's fine. You know, we're all human. We live in 2025. You're going to check your phone periodically. But to just be on your phone consistently, just so often that it's obstructing the service, it's making it far longer than it should be, that's not something that I want to deal with, frankly. But at the same time, you know, if you booked her, you should anticipate any problems that may come with this service. You've gotten your hair done before as a woman. As a brother who has locks, I've gotten my hair retwisted before. I've gotten it cut before. I've dealt with barbers. I've dealt with locticians that have been on their phone. It has taken longer than it needs to be or needs to take. But I understand that I blocked out this entire day to have this service or these services. So it is not that much of an inconvenience to me. But let's keep on going.
Yeah, so I was like, what time did you expect to be done? She was like, I mean, lashes take 2 hours, right? So it's like all these, like, ever since she said something about my phone, every comment after that was like kind of slick. But I know how to shut the fuck up. Like, I know when to stop, and I know that I'm running a business, and I know I'm only gonna be around y'all for a certain amount of time. So I don't really be trying to feed in to all that slick, smart mouth shit until you take it too far. So, after that, she's like, I'm like, you know, well, you did add on some stuff to your set, so it might take us like a little bit longer than 2 minutes, probably like 15, 30 minutes longer. And you know, like, you're not my only client. I still have to respond to my other clients while I'm doing your lashes because I got to respond back to them in a timely manner, and she got offended by that. So she's like, And can you move this from my head? You got your phone by my like. She's like, could you move your phone from my head? You got all of that dinging going on. It's in my ear. So I'm like, okay. Turn my phone off. I move my phone in the little tripod away from me. I kind of put it like behind me, off to the side. So I start back doing her lashes. I get the remote, turn the TV on, about to get ready to put some music on. And so while I'm making a fan to put on her eyes, she's like, my eyes are burning. I need a fan. I turn on the fan that I have attached to my light that's over her head.
You see, I don't know. You see, us as black folks, whenever we are, I've said this in previous videos, whenever we are telling the other person's side of the story from their perspective, we tend to make them sound way worse than what they actually sounded like in the moment. It's the funniest thing in the world. But we tend to do that. So I don't know if that was the lady's tone when she was responding or saying things to the loctician or to the beautician. But if that's how she was interacting with her and that's how her tone was in the moment, I think that that's absolutely unacceptable. You don't have to talk to people as if they're a dog or as if they are less than just because you're being inconvenienced. You do not have to do that. Yes, it is frustrating. Yes, it is annoying that you are being inconvenienced at the time, but there is still a certain way that you talk to people to make sure that you're interpreting how you feel properly while still keeping it cordial and civil. You understand? Let's keep going.
Ring light, I got a fan attached to it, so I turn it on. I turn it on. Girl, I ain't doing this shit no more. So I turn it on, and she's like, I need the fan. I'm like, it's attached to the ring light. And so she's like, you know what? I'm just going to go. Like, you got it. You can have it. Like, I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to reschedule. And I'm like, you leaving? Yeah, she was like snatching off her iPads. So I'm like, you leaving because your eyes are burning? And she's like, yeah, I just need to go. I'm like, well, have you got your lashes done before? And she's like, yeah, I get my lashes done all the time. So that's when I'm about to start explaining to her, like, you know, sometimes when you get your lashes done, sometimes it burns. Like, that just happens. So I'm really thinking that's why she want to leave. Then she says, no, she's like, you lost me when you said I'm not your only client. I just feel like that was really rude. And I was like, well, girl, you was rude when, like, the way you told me if I could get off of my phone and to move it away from your head, because, like, it's just how she said it. It's not what she said. I completely understand you don't want me on my phone. You don't want me on my phone. You don't want, like, the dinging in your ear. I get that, because I have clients that have told me, like, it's too loud because you move it from my ear, because sometimes I forget to turn my ringer off. But they ain't never said it like that. Like, they ain't never came off like that. It's always...
So essentially, what she's saying is what I said before. I'm sorry to keep on pausing, but I understand what she's saying. You know, you can't disrespect and expect respect in return. I said that in a previous video. You cannot disrespect and expect respect in return. Don't do it. She was being very disrespectful when she said what she said about the phone in the tone that she said it in, and now she wants to get upset now that she feels that disrespect is being reciprocated. Isn't it funny how people work? Let's keep on going.
Respectful, like, hey, that's a little too loud because you move it. So yeah, I told her, like, I feel like you was being rude right there, and I just feel like that honestly set the tone. Like, you can't just talk to anybody any type of way, and yeah, especially in their house, and just expect for them to just take it or just be like, yeah. And I was still being nice, and I ignored it, and I pushed it off, and yeah, and I don't know. So she got upset. She got up. And I got up, and I'm walking her to the door. I'm standing right here. She's over
where I am
at that bed. Still, why are you still over there? She's picking up her stuff, but you don't got that much shit. It don't take that much longer. Like, I'm like, okay, you still, like, she's still talking. She's still going on about how I was not. That's what she's like. I did not say I was not being rude to you. You were being rude. I'm like, bitch. Get the fuck out. Like, get out of my... At this point, I'm pissed off. Like, get the fuck out of my house. You're in my house yelling. My son is upstairs sleeping. Get the hell out of my house. So, I walk to the door. She's still going off at the mouth. I open the door. She's taking forever to put her shoes on. Everybody done started coming downstairs because they didn't heard this bitch start yelling. Everybody started coming out their rooms, and my mom's walking down the steps, and I have the door open for her, and she's still arguing. So I tell her, get the fuck out of my house again. She looks at me and she's like, "Who the fuck are you talking to? You little weak ass bitch." Or you little. She's like, "You little ass bitch." Girl. Oh, you little ass girl. She's like, "Who the fuck are you talking to? You little ass girl." So I laughed. When she said that, I laughed. I didn't even say nothing back. I still got the door open. I look at Mom. I said, "Mom."
Start crocodile tears.
Yes, I look at Mom. I said, "Mom, get her." She look at my mom, and this bitch she gonna start tearing up. I don't know if it's because her eyes was burning from the lashes, or I don't know. But this bitch like she was finna cry. She looked at my mom and started trying to plead her case. Like, "Ma'am, I was just trying to." She's like, "No, get your daughter because I was just trying to tell her. I was being so nice. I was just trying to tell her I had somewhere to be after. I was trying to tell her get off of her phone." That's a lie. I told her, I said, "You're lying. You're fucking lying. Get out." She walks out the door. She turns around and she throws this shit at me. So I went outside after her and I ran after the bitch and I punched her. It's not my fault that you were not face like, yeah, you should have. I mean, you throw something at somebody, you think I'm just gonna go in the house and cry about it? No, bitch, you have to get your ass beat. So yeah, I ran outside, I punched the bitch. Now we sitting there. I'm punching a hoe. She's pulling me by my fucking hair. We stumble into the grass. She flips me on the ground. Now we're on the ground. My mom is pulling her off of me. My mom's like, "Get off of her." She's pulling her off of me. The hoe got in the comments and lies talking about my mom was pulling her hair.
Girl, we have video footage from
I done punched this whole silly. She don't even remember what happened. Like, I'm gonna post the video so they gonna see. My mom never. I have my own camera footage too. Like, my mom never pulled her hair. So both my sisters, my mom, they was all trying to break up the fight. I'm still punching the girl. So then the fight is over and she's like, no, first she was on the ground. She's like, "Get this bitch off of me. Get this bitch off of me." So they're really trying to like get me off of the girl. Even my sister, I hear my sister in my ear, "Jade, stop. Jade, stop." So eventually I let go. We all get up. The girl's like, "I'm calling the police. I'm bleeding. You have me bleeding. I'm going to call the police." And da-da-da.
Playing victim. You're going to call the police and you're the one that initiated the altercation? You threw the object at her. She defended herself. And now you're calling the police? Make that make sense, man. Make that make sense. You want to call the police because you're getting your butt whooped. That's what it is. Don't start crying now. Keep that same demeanor. That same energy you had when you threw that bottle. Keep that same energy when you're getting your butt whooped. Let's keep going.
So yeah, so I'm in the house and I'm popping my shit, yelling out the door like, "Yeah, bitch, you're weak as fuck, them weak ass hits." That's all she did. I just got a scratch. But yeah, she tried to dig her fingers into my eye and ended up scratching me.
I think that's how she broke her nails.
Probably. But yeah, she ended up calling and she's like, "I'm pressing charges. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna be back." Da-da-da. She shows back up with the police. He says we both could go to jail because we're both wrong. I never felt like I was right. I just know you're not gonna be throwing shit at me at my house. You're not gonna be talking to me any type of way in my house.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Legally speaking, she might be wrong because she ran after her. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't a case where she's in her face hitting her and now she has to defend herself. When I said she defended herself, what I mean is she defended her character. That's what I mean. Because that woman disrespected her ever since the start of the service. And ultimately disrespected her at the end of the service when she threw whatever object she threw at her when all she was trying to do was let her out the door. So I think that she defended her character. Now, legally speaking, that is incorrect. Legally speaking, that is wrong, and they both could be held liable for that. Do I think that's right? Not necessarily. You're the one that threw that object at me. I think that I have the God-given right to defend myself, if nothing else. Let's keep on going.
And yeah, it probably was self-defense on her end. But I don't give a fuck. Like, it's certain shit I just don't go for. I take too much shit. Yeah, you can't do something to somebody and then try to dictate or like choose how they respond, especially when you take shit to that extent. So yeah, even the officer was like, some people, like the girl was still yapping. The girl was still yapping, walking in her car, and the officer was like, you know, some people just don't know when to stop. Some people just don't know when to shut the fuck up. And that's exactly why I'm done doing lashes, because some people just don't know how to act in somebody else's house.
Get this bitch. Who the fuck you calling? Hey. Get off of her. Get off of me, girl. What the fuck? Get the fuck off of her. She has to get off of me. She has to get off of me. What the fuck?
So, what do you guys think about this story time? I think that this sister was in the right. Yes, legally speaking, it's incorrect for her to have retaliated the way that she did. But I think given the situation, given the circumstance, that the other lady was being disrespectful the entire service, talking crazy at the mouth, and initiating the altercation by throwing whatever object it was, I think that she is in the right. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me that she is in the right to defend herself, given that she was disrespected constantly throughout the entire situation? Or do you guys disagree with me and think that she should have kept a level head and not have retaliated the way that she did? Thank you for tuning into this Clocked Out Conversation. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.